Welcome to part 6 of the Super Mario Bros. 3 commentary.
Can't talk Smash demo.
In the sky!
Yeah, between part 5 and part 6, now you know what day this was recorded on, for the record. The Super Smash Bros. 3DS demos just got sent out, and yeah.
Everyone's minds are on that thing, and mine's is too, but I'm gonna try, damn it. I'm going to try to focus on this auto-scrolling goodness that is...
No, you touched the
I died!
Auto-scrolling goodness, and then you just die.
I died. Let's talk about Smash Brothers. Until we get back to the level. Oh, I want that demo so much. I'm so giddy. P-Wing... Okay, back to the level.
I don't have it either, so don't...
Oh,
don't feel too
you're
bad.
taking the
I'm
easy
with you in your
way
pain.
out. You're taking the easy... Oh, I need a platform.
Shame!
I earned it.
Shame!
Hey, the difference between an item you get from dying too many times and the P-Wing is that you gotta earn that P-Wing.
Yeah, you earned beating the first world and having Princess Peach just give you a free P-Wing. Yeah, John, way to earn that.
And that's why I'm rescuing her. She's such a nice person.
No, she's not kidnapped. No, John, she's not kidnapped yet. Oh man, I gotta get that cough checked out.
You really do. You'll be a toad yet.
Yeah, Mario 3 has a plot twist. Princess Peach isn't kidnapped at the beginning of the game, she's kidnapped at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's more complex than half the Mario stories we get these days.
I actually did forget about that. Yeah, she's not kidnapped just yet. She's just being a nice person and sending me items. Come on, I don't got all day.
No, she would still be able to send you items if she was kidnapped, because Bowser just lets her bring the FedEx truck and dump one-up mushrooms and do it in Galaxy.
I guess the P-Wing becomes a regular old Tanuki suit if you clear the level with it.
No.
I mean, not
yes.
Tanuki
Sorry.
suit, raccoon suit. My
It
bad.
becomes a regular raccoon suit, yeah. You know, considering that that bird was a platform in Mario 2, I can imagine Mario getting to the airship riding the king.
Oh god.
Ride the king into battle.
I have this really weird mental image right now, just with that statement.
Go, my steed. Dude, I'm royalty. Isn't this kind of, like, disrespectful or something?
I don't care! I'm your only hope, and everybody in this godforsaken world knows it.
What about that other guy, the green dude?
What about the green
I
dude?
prefer Luigi.
Yeah, hey.
This particular ship is making some really erratic up and down motions.
Kind of like it was in the clouds.
Yeah, it's an airship.
No, I mean, like, even compared to the last ships, it's moving kind of randomly.
No, not randomly. It's just going up and down.
Well, I know it's not technically random, but
Maybe going up and down a little bit faster?
it's more irregular.
Well, now it's just going in a straight line.
It also
that's-
goes up and down a lot more. Like, it's not just a slight bob. It's very noticeable in this.
Well, I guess it's in a thunderstorm of sorts, so it makes sense.
Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy.
Roy
Oh,
confirmed
he is
for
our
Smash
boy.
Brothers.
Oh, you let it drop. You. Oh.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that's making me kind of okay with Bowser Jr. being in Smash.
No, from the looks of what I've seen, he does seem fun to
Wait.
play. It's
No, I
You
just mean that.
didn't like Bowser Jr. being included?
I don't. I'm fine because you can choose any of the Koopalings. I just don't like Bowser Jr. as a character. So
But Bowser Jr. is so cute.
he's a waste of space in everything he's in.
So are the Koopalings.
I'm. It depends. Do they bring back his boss battle music from Galaxy 1? Because if so, then I'll be completely okay with them. Because I agree with Ryan. I find him really irritating. But he does look like a fun character to use, so that redeems him in my eyes.
Well, out of
mostly.
curiosity, I'm curious about this. What about Bowser Jr.? Is it because his debut game was Sunshine?
You took my Mama Peach away!
It's mainly his debut in Sunshine, because...
Well, he doesn't add anything. He just exists. So it's kind of like, okay, why are you in all these games? You don't do anything.
So does Boom Boom. To be fair.
I've never liked him. So
Yeah.
it's just what? That thing just hacks. I swear. Okay, where is this Game Genie? This is no longer legitimate.
I don't think they make Game Genies anymore.
This has just happened one too many times for me. This is not a legit.
Hey man, shit like this in Mario Brothers 3 specifically is prone to happen. I refer back to our Let's Play of Mario 3 on SGB. Elliot clearly clipped through, what was it, a boomerang or a fireball? It hit him in the head, and he didn't get hurt.
Nah. Shit boxes, son.
Bravo, Lewis. Bravo.
Okay, I'm stealing that term now.
That was pretty good. Hey, you actually got the slide puzzle thing.
I already
Timing
stole
thing.
it from someone else. I'll admit I did not make that one up myself.
That's why it's still funny.
Yeah.
Just a friend and a.
You still timed it well.
Yeah, but I am pretty convinced that Mario's 16-bit hitbox is bigger than his 8-bit. Is well, not the hitbox itself, but it doesn't match up with the sprite as well as it.
Well,
matches
the
up
sprite
with
is, I think, a little bit bigger so that they can put a little bit more detail into it.
Yeah.
Because that's just a 16-bit thing that they want to do stuff like that. But the game also plays pretty much identically to the original 8-bit version. Like the Super Mario All Stars has to be one of the most faithful ports like I've ever seen. They just upgrade the graphics and that's it. The gameplay changes are slim to none. So
Yeah.
Well, it's Nintendo. They know what they're doing. They made the games in the first place, so I don't see why they wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do it.
well, you'd think that, but Sega made Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and you know how that turned out.
I'll say it again. Nintendo knows what they're doing.
Oh.
Well, it's almost 1-to-1. The really, really diehard 2D Mario enthusiasts would be able to point out minor handling changes, just in terms of how the physics work, but it's very negligible.
Well, as someone who's feverishly
only gonna
played
notice
the
if
All Stars, as someone who's feverishly played the All Stars version and played a lot of the 8-bit version when I was reviewing this game a few years ago, I don't notice differences at all.
Yeah, it's just like in terms of like what happens when Mario hits a wall while jumping or something, but it's not that huge a difference. I remember reading an article on it ages ago, but double KO.
I'll say though, there is something about Mario 3's control that I both like and simultaneously hate more than the original Mario Brothers. The one thing that he's floaty in this game.
Yeah, it's like I think Mario 1 might have a little bit too much momentum. It's still, keep in mind that I'm being really nitpicky here because all of the Mario 2D Mario games control great. So just tiny nitpicks, but the Mario 1 might have a little bit too much momentum. I feel like Mario 3 kind of you're able to change it a little bit too easily. I'm not sure. It's hard to explain stuff like this, but I think that Mario World is the most comfortable.
Well, it comes back to the fact that you basically have exactly two speeds. You have fast and slow, and that in turn makes it.
No, Lewis, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different arrows in between fast and slow in this. That means it's totally different. 10 out of 10 best game ever.
just in terms of what you have direct control over, it's not. It is you don't have as much fine control over your momentum as you would in, say, Sonic the Hedgehog once you've actually got the momentum controls down and handled.
Yeah.
At the same time, that simplicity is really easy. But if you're more used to just completely controlling your momentum through movement, like in the 3D Mario games, the 3D Mario games are a better comparison actually. But if you're more used to that, it takes some getting used to go back to having a run button. I actually had that problem with 3D World. I
think it's because in a 3D Mario game, you have the analog stick, so you can control exactly how fast you want to go, and it's not like you're ever going to be doing anything but running anyway. But it's a little bit smoother in a 2D game when you've got a D-pad. You can't really have that sort of in-between area like an analog stick because you've either got running or walking. And that's a thing that happens in every single 2D game I can think of, unless if you just walk at a set speed the entire time.
Well, less so in Sonic because Sonic did have the momentum control, and it did come out as sort of analog-ish, ahead of its time in that sense. Just to toot Sonic's horn for a little bit there, but that came out wrong. Yeah.
Leave all the tooting to the Sonic commentaries, my friend.
Yeah, Sonic does have slightly analogish control, which I guess is why I thought of it first. because it was still playing on a D-pad. But it didn't show in my gameplay quite so much of in the 3D World commentary because I was playing as Peach and I could compensate with her floating mechanic. But yeah, you just have fast and slow speeds, and that kind of takes away from platforming precision, unfortunately.
I don't get why they needed the run button because we have the control stick. I mean, I guess maybe in 3D Land because of the circle pad, but the circle pad works great. So I don't get why they felt it was necessary there.
Because it's a 2D mechanic, and they were trying to bring back all the 2D mechanics.
Yeah,
that
but
was one
some
they didn't
mechanics
need
are
to
better left behind,
Yeah.
like lives.
I'll agree.
I
I
agree. It was a design element that emphasized nostalgia over practicality.
For what it's worth, I think 3D Land controls better than, say, Super Mario 64 DS.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
you can actually walk in more than 8 directions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
the only DS is the only version of Super Mario 64 I've beaten, which is strange because because I don't know how I got through like Rainbow Ride. Is it
Rainbow
in that game?
Ride.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got through that with a D-pad.
That has very little to do with speed control and more to do with directional control.
So, John, you ever going to use that frog suit?
Well, yeah, but at a Frogs cosplayer convention. Is there one in Iceland?
Failure! You had invincibility frames. And you
No,
still
Mario. No, hold on. Mario's trying to infiltrate a secret group of toads, and he puts on the frog suit.
The
see,
two can play at this game.
Oh, what suit is this?
Alright, this is the Hammer Brothers suit. One of my favorite suits in the entire game.
Oh, you become a Buzzy Beetle when you crouch.
That's
Oh.
pretty freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
When you're crouching, you can block projectiles. The hammers are powerful. They can take care of everything.
They can kill boos and
They can
thwomps.
kill boos. They can kill thwomps.
Wait, you can kill thwomps? Seriously?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
kill thwomps with the hammers.
It's basically anything you could kill with the star, you can kill with the Hammer Brothers. But they have momentum where they go farther if you're running faster. It's kind of
But
strange.
ghosts don't die.
What? You
No!
no!
Wait, why did you do that?
John, no, you.
Before you rip my lungs out, you need the super leaf to finish this level.
This level, you're right. You do need it.
Then why did you put on the why'd you put?
Because I wanted to enact revenge against the Hammer Brothers. And I'm pretty satisfied. I don't know about you guys.
So what do you need the
I
super
am
leaf for in this
dissatisfied, John.
level? What do you need the super leaf for in this level?
I think you need to fly up in order. You need a clear
Yeah.
space and fly up in order to.
The
get
exit is at the top of one of these one of these columns. So you have to, well, not columns, more like shafts.
That's why if you went forward, it would keep on looping if you kept on going forward. So that's why
Yes.
they had the leaf there in the thing so that you could make your way back up.
You also need a Koopa shell.
Now, wait, hold on. Those little enemies there, they're only ever, the little plant thingies, they're only ever in Yoshi games from now on, right?
The nibbers?
Yeah.
The nippers, nibblers.
Like
I don't
They're
know.
in Mario RPG, technically.
True.
Yeah, they're in Mario RPG. That's true. No, they're back in like New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. I don't
remember
Then again,
seeing
what
them
else?
in New
Everything
Super
is back
Mario.
in New Super Mario Brothers.
I
so-
think they were also were they in Yoshi's Island?
No, I remember them in Yoshi's Island DS because they'd come out of the flower thing and land on the ground, and that's how I
Oh, right,
got
right,
a whole
right.
Yeah,
bunch of
but that was also like that in the original SNES game.
Okay, well, I haven't played that. I'm gonna get to it eventually.
You have until Nathan records it. The
When's
time's
that
ticking,
gonna
buddy.
be?
Whenever he finishes Cave Story.
Hasn't he been trying to record Cave Story for like 2 years
I
now?
think he finished it. I think he just has to edit it up.
That is kind of a stupidly specific way of having to reach the goal.
No, I think it's actually an interesting.
Interesting but annoying because well, like Johnny just had to give up a good power up for the mandatory power up that he didn't necessarily.
Well, it was
want to
also
have.
it was his fault for not using it. For not using it smartly. Because if you get the Hammer Brothers suit, you need to save that until you really need it.
Yeah, but do you know that in your first playthrough?
If you're playing the game blind, which is the way we all hopefully play the game first time, you're not going to know that before you get to the level. So not only are you going to have to spend time dicking around trying to figure the level out, you're going to lose a power up when you do. And your first instinct is, if you happen to have a better power up at the time, is to pass that leaf on by and keep what you've got.
I think that's why later games did it better, where you could hold on to the item in storage. Which really bothered me about New Super Mario Bros. Wii is that they took out that mechanic from New Super Mario Bros. DS, because I would always have like an extra fire flower or whatever in storage in that game.
Yeah.
I did like that mechanic in 3D World, which is the only game I played that had it.
3D Land has it too.
Well, in 3D World, since we played it in multiplayer, we had like 4 items that we could hold on to. When you're playing it with on just your own, I think you only get 1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, yeah.
I like how
Yeah.
it scales with multiplayer, though.
Yeah, because you're gonna need an awful lot more cat bells if everybody's getting hit all over the place.
Yeah, but then one player can just be a dick and waste all the cat bells.
No, because they go back into your inventory if you pick up the extras. So, you can stall them and be annoying, but
That's when someone gets punched.
yeah. John actually punched me during that playthrough when I made the punch.
So it's
Oh.
Real punches.
I punched you with a knee.
No, yeah, and you ended up hurting yourself more.
Because I hit the knee.
so that last one,
All because he punched you because of a pun.
that last
Ryan,
one,
that pun didn't have an awful lot of punch in it.
Alright, that's one stored punch for the next convention.
that last one was Admiral Starflower, right?
Sure.
Hey, that sounds like a badass name. I like that.
Admiral Starflower.
Yeah.
Make him a Mario character, Miyamoto. Like, make him an actual character, Admiral Starflower.
That would be I could imagine that being a really cool like RPG like partner or NPC or boss or something.
That would actually be pretty interesting.